Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your Will My Love Come Back to Me series for the month of March. For those of you who are just now tuning in, these are generalized readings, so not everything in the reading may pertain to you. I am available for questions and private readings and can be reached at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Okay. So the first card in the spread is the Four of Pentacles, and this represents where you are right now. I feel like you're in a very protective space. I feel like maybe there are walls against you. Maybe you're not willing to expose all of your vulnerabilities, and I think that this has something to do with past experiences that you've dealt with before that are preventing you from releasing all of your vulnerabilities, which I think something that's actually very common. The next card is the King of Wands, and this represents where your partner is at right now. Your partner is a very loving and caring individual, which really admires honesty and the truth in all matters. This person loves, doing what's right for others. And I think that, this issue with the Four of Pentacles and not being completely forthcoming can sometimes indicate or come across to your partner that you're not being completely honest. And, he or she just wants to be really close with you and wants you to really be open with all the different layers that we have within ourselves. The next card has to do with your challenges, and this is the Eight of Wands. I think that you are feeling very overwhelmed by this, and I feel like maybe in a way the overwhelming sense of all these issues within the nature of this relationship just became so overwhelming that ultimately you had to leave, and so it made you in a way, sort of shut down. The next card is the Hermit card, and this indicates your partner's challenges. This indicates that, your partner has a tendency to get lost within him or herself, and can come across as really not really needing anybody or anything, which I think, it's like, well, how am you come across with like the feeling of, how am I supposed to open up completely to this individual? This individual doesn't even need me, but ultimately this person cares about you and wants to be there for you, okay? What connects you two is the Nine of Wands, and this has to do with an acknowledgement that both of you have overcome a lot in your life and have gotten to the space where you guys are right now. You guys are in a successful manner in which you live your life right now, and I'm not saying that just in physical. I'm saying emotionally, you guys have had to overcome a lot, and you guys both admire that about each other and connect with that. The outcome has to do with the ace, is the Ace of Swords, and this has to do with, I think, taking a different approach in which you guys communicate with one another. if you guys want to move forward, which I really think that you do, ultimately, I just think that there's a fear of, you know, really exposing all your vulnerabilities. But you're going to have to take a different approach with how you handle things with one another. And I am going to get some clarification. So it looks like there's going to be a reconciliation on both of your parts. Right here we have the Lovers card, which is reversed. And I think that this has to do with right now you guys being at a stalemate as to which direction to take this relationship. And we have the number 6, which is the Lovers card. It has to do with two paths and a choice that's to be made. So you're either going to take a choice of walking down it together or apart. And I think that right now there's some hesitation as to which direction to take this in. But what's going to happen for this relationship to be successful is you guys need a fresh start. You guys need to take a different approach. This is the Death card, so this is rebirth. So I think that this indicates that yes, you guys will have a second chance, but it's going to have to be a different approach as indicated in the Ace of Swords than what you've taken before, okay? But then we also have the Son of Swords, and this has to do with being very honest with each other, and again, a change of direction. So in order for you guys to be able to move forward, which I do think that you guys will ultimately come back together, but there has to be an acknowledgement of not doing things in the same manner that you guys have done in the past. And then we also have this issue of honesty, which has to do with exposing our vulnerabilities and laying our vulnerabilities on the table to establish that foundation in which, you know, this relationship can thrive on. So if you guys have any questions, please feel free to email me at mantraflowtarot@gmail.com. Thanks, you guys.